You say you have no friends, but if you look closely, people have come into your life. They just didn't stay. And maybe it wasn't because you weren't enough. Maybe it's because you were never fully there to begin with. You reply to messages, but hours later. You show up in conversations, but only halfway. You listen, but you don't really reveal anything. And slowly, people stop trying. Not because they hate you, but because they can't feel you. This isn't loud, it's quiet. No arguments, no dramatic endings, just distance, growing, unnoticed. And you tell yourself, people always leave. But the deeper truth is harder to face. They didn't leave suddenly, they drifted away because they never fully reached you. This doesn't mean you're cold or broken. I mean, it actually means your brain learned something important. Connection can feel risky. At some point, your brain decided it's safer to stay slightly hidden, to stay in control, to stay protected. So instead of opening up, you became really good at being almost there, close enough to belong, but far enough to stay safe. You see, this pattern actually has a name. It's called emotional avoidance, and it's deeply connected to something called attachment theory. Basically, when your early experiences teach you that being vulnerable leads to rejection, your brain adapts, not by shutting down completely, but by creating distance very carefully. Think of your brain like a control system. There are two parts at play. One part, the emotional side that wants connection, and the other, the logical side that wants to keep you safe. So when emotional risk shows up, your brain quietly steps in and says, "Hey, stay calm. Don't reveal too much. Just play it safe." And without realizing it, you stop regulating your emotions and start regulating your availability. You become less responsive, less expressive, less reachable.
Not because you don't care, but because your brain is trying to protect you from something it remembers too well. Now, here's the thing. This isn't something you fix overnight, because it's not just a habit, it's a pattern of protection. But you can start shifting it, slowly. Step 1. Notice your small pullbacks. You know, the little moments where you delay a reply, avoid a deeper question, or change the subject right when things start getting real. These are called avoidance behaviors. Your brain is just trying to reduce discomfort by stepping away just enough. So ask yourself, when do you pull back right at the moment connection could happen? Because that moment matters more than you think. Step 2. You're not avoiding people, you're avoiding uncertainty. Like, what if they judge me? What if they don't understand me? Your brain wants control, but real connection needs something else. Emotional tolerance. The ability to sit in that uncertainty without running away. Step 3. A lot of people who feel alone are actually really good socially. I mean, they know what to say, how to act, how to seem likable. But that's not connection. That's performance. Real connection comes from being a little more real, a little more honest. Not everything, not all at once, just a little more truth than usual. Step 4. People don't connect to perfection. They connect to presence,
to something they can actually feel. So when you hide your reactions, filter your thoughts, or soften your truth, you become harder to reach. So let me ask you something. Do people really know how you feel? Or do they only know how you behave? Step 5. Right now, your brain believes distance equals safety. But that's not the full picture. Real safety is being seen and realizing you survived it. Every time you stay present instead of pulling away, every time you open up, even just a little, your brain starts to learn. Maybe connection isn't so dangerous after all. Think of yourself like a house. Not empty, not broken, just closed. There's warmth inside you. There's light. But the door barely opens. People knock. Sometimes they step in, but they never stay long because something in you keeps them at the entrance. Connection isn't about becoming someone new. It's just about opening the door a little wider and staying there. Maybe you don't have no friends. Maybe you've just been protecting yourself in ways that quietly push people away. Not loudly, not intentionally, just consistently. And now you see it, not as a flaw, but as a pattern. And patterns can change, slowly, gently. You don't need to be more interesting, or more perfect, or more social. You just need to be a little more available. And that might be where everything begins.